Hey YouTube, it is Wednesday. It kind of feels more like a Thursday before a long weekend because we're about to have a double long weekend. Well, at least I'm about to have a double long weekend. I went to physical therapy just now, and coming back, there's a part of the sidewalk near my house where they're doing construction, so there's like a enclosed sidewalk with like a barrier. There was someone coming the other way with a shopping cart, and I had to like get out of the way. And as I was getting out of the way and I was just standing on the side while this person with the shopping cart was walking by, I noticed as I walked off that I stepped on something slippery. And let's just say it didn't come from a dog. As I got close to my apartment, I looked in the underside of the shoe and it was not good. So I took the elevator back up. During the elevator ride, I took off my shoes. Before I came back to the apartment, I threw them down the trash. That's how bad it was. So $100 down the trash. Alright, so you can see I've started packing for my weekend trip. No flying this time, just a car ride, not even a very long car ride, I don't think. So packing fairly light. Again, I'm gonna try to bring you guys maybe some videos, possibly a mini vlog while I'm up there if I have time and able to edit some footage together. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back on Monday right here on this couch. Let's look at some news. California governor just announced some new restrictions in 19 California counties just because the case numbers are surging and spiking back up. San Francisco is not one of them, but LA County is. So they're basically banning indoor operations. So places like restaurants, wineries, movie theaters, museums, things like that, they can still operate, but outdoors and not have people inside. Some counties, like Orange County, have just ordered all bars to close completely. I feel like the first wave never completely went away and it's just spiking up again. Or you could at least call this a second wave. Either way you cut it, the numbers are not looking good right now in the US. Let's go ahead and check some of your comments. M. Johnson says, I used to live in Colorado and they have one of the largest Dragon Boat festivals in the US. What do you think about the recent news that China just passed a law to end the autonomy of Hong Kong? From what I heard, protesters in Hong Kong were no longer protesting. You should do a birthday cake on your 100th vlog posting, a milestone. Ooh, that would be interesting. Maybe some sort of special thing for the 100th vlog. That's a great idea. I will do that if I remember, so remind me. For the China thing, I haven't been reading too much into it, but in my head, I always thought it was inevitable that Beijing will clamp down on China, and it almost does not matter how much the Hong Kongers, the citizens, resist. I think the only way that maybe Beijing will be a little more lenient or maybe bend a little bit is if a lot of the companies, especially the financial companies, start to move out of Hong Kong and out of China. However, I don't think that will happen because particularly those types of businesses and those types of industries, it's all about doing business and just earning money. And it doesn't really matter that China's government in Beijing has those types of laws and rules and this is what they're choosing to do. There is a lot of money in China that these companies want to get at, and they're not going to leave. They might alter the way they do business, but they're not going to pull out of China. So it's really sad for the people that actually live in Hong Kong, fortunately, but I think that's what's going to happen. David Lee, along the same lines, a sad day for Hong Kong, being bullied by Beijing. They don't realize how resilient the Cantonese are, but 800 million versus 1 billion, I am nervous. Alon M, I'm not sure I've seen a comment from you. Hi Alon. Call us by your name. Does it work if I call you Joey's? I actually have watched that movie. It's not my favorite movie because I don't think I fully got the movie, and it's like a very slow build-up, and I need something that's a little faster and maybe a little more obvious. Lawrence Mysterian, you suggested some names for you guys, my subscribers. Joester, Jovians, and Team Joey. I'll let you guys pick. Do you guys have any more suggestions? Comment down below. John Stock, I'm not sure if I've seen you comment before. Hi John. You asked, what is that green blanket on your couch. I love it. Where can I buy one? Big hugs and stay safe. Thanks, John. This is from IKEA. This is actually a very cheap polyester, not organic made throw from IKEA. So I've always had this on my couch. It's not a color I would usually go for, but because everything I have is gray or white or some sort of like muted wood tone, I thought this would be like a fun splash of color for the throw for my couch. Peter Steve D, I don't think I've seen you comment either. A lot of new commenters. I love it. Hey Peter. San Francisco apartment rent prices are dropping fast as tech companies embrace remote work and employment rises. That is correct. I've talked about this a little bit. I was talking to coworkers today and they mentioned some company today just announced that they're gonna let employees work permanently remotely after the pandemic, but I just forgot the name. But a lot of the tech companies are definitely doing it, and we're already seeing the results of that. You know, rent prices down 10% in San Francisco already. I bet the next report that comes out, I guess maybe they do these reports probably monthly on the rental prices in different metros. I bet the next one that comes out is gonna drop even more. All right, let's do song of the day. This is an artist I've featured before, but I don't think I featured this song of his before. Did I feature this song before? The song is called Notions. I think the song from this artist, which is called The Ready Set, I think the song I featured from him before, it was more like an upbeat punk pop song, and this is one of his slower songs. Alright, just picked up some packages from the mailroom. I needed more moisturizer. I just want to show you guys some moisturizer. So this is the moisturizer I usually use. This is CeraVe PM, and this is actually a really good moisturizer, even though it's really not expensive at all from the drugstore. Usually 3 ounces will cost you like $10 or $12, but it's actually got some really good ingredients. I actually used to use this my face, my neck, all over, but I stopped using it on my face because I found out my face doesn't need a whole ton of moisturizer, and this is decently moisturizing, but I'm switching to try something that's more for like oily skin for my face. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this. This is Paula's Choice, which is a brand, a skincare brand that I'm kind of sort of into. And this is their oil-free moisturizer. This is oil-free and also silicone-free, so I might give this a try. I also have this one also from Paula's Choice. This is their Clinical Ceramide Enriched Firming Moisturizer. So this has got a ton more antioxidants, anti-aging type stuff, and this is gonna go on my neck. But I'm gonna try one new product at a time. This is very important. I know we can tell, but I'm actually breaking out here, and down here. It's because I was trying a new sunscreen, which is this one. This is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint, and this is supposed to be like a good sunscreen, but whoops, I forgot I'm cooking eggs. I'm cooking eggs. Ooh, it's burning. Oh, hold on. Okay, we can cook and vlog at the same time. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try to flip this. Oh, uh-oh. Complete disaster. Okay, it will flip. Oh, it flipped. Oh, it's burnt. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay. It's fine, it's just gonna cook for a bit. Okay, welcome back to that. So I was trying on this new sunscreen, but the sunscreen started breaking me. I only worn it a couple of times and it started to break it up. So I can't use that sunscreen anymore. Sometimes I have this habit. It's never been dangerous, right? It's not like I leave the house, but sometimes I'll start cooking something on the stove and then I know that it's gonna take like 4 or 5 minutes. So like I'll go onto the couch and like I'll be on my phone or whatever, and then I'll suddenly smell that, something's cooking. Oh, I'm cooking something, and I'll go back. But usually it's never to the point where like I burn something. Oh well. I don't leave the house or anything. It's not like I set the oven without a timer and I just like leave the apartment. It's never like that. Anyways, I think maybe we've had enough excitement for the day. So I'm gonna sign off from here. Again, tomorrow I'm gonna be out of town for the rest of the weekend, but then Monday we will be back regularly scheduled programming right back in here in this apartment. Maybe possibly while I'm out during this 4-day weekend, I might maybe upload something, maybe not, but at least on Monday for sure we'll have something. So until next time, bye YouTube.